Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again with a full review of the Orei UHD-IPV165-K HDMI extension kit. This product was engineered to make it incredibly easy for you to share all of your HDMI media content with a second remote location up to 70 meters away in full 4K ultra high definition resolution over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product is both HDMI 2.0 as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it works with all modern media types. It also features local loopback functionality at the primary location, which allows you to simultaneously enjoy the content here while you're sharing it with your remote location. The remote receiver features audio extraction capabilities that will strip the audio component from the media stream you're sharing with that location and allow you to pass that along to a soundbar or home stereo for better quality audio. The kit also includes a set of infrared blasters that will essentially collect up the remote control signals from that remote location and send those back over the same LAN cable to the primary location so you can remotely control the content you're watching. Now, as part of this review, I'd like to start with an unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the transmitter and receiver modules and explain the connections and indicators so you understand how to use them. And I'll come back one more time and point out a few things that really separate this particular HDMI extension kit from other products you may be considering. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module. You'll find a 5-volt 1 amp DC power supply for each of the modules. You'll simply plug this into the wall. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which you'll plug into the module, and that provides all the power you'll need to operate the system. Also included with the kit is a set of infrared blasters. There's an infrared in and an infrared out, so make sure you plug those into the correct module, but these are what collect the remote control signals and then rebroadcast those at the primary site. Also included is a warranty card and a full instruction manual that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and other really important details you'll need to understand about the solution to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at both modules, and then I'll come back and point out a few things that you can use to compare this product to other products you may be considering. Inside the kit, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module, and both of these feature full metal enclosures, which make them the perfect choice for both residential and commercial installations. Let's start by taking a look at the transmitter module. On the one end, starting on the left, you'll find a reset button. This can be used to reset the module if needed by simply holding it in for a couple of seconds. To the right of that is a LAN port. That's where one end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable is connected between the transmitter and the remote receiver. To the right of that is a 3.5mm port that's labeled IR out, and that's used with the infrared blaster kit. Make sure you plug the infrared blaster into this port that's also labeled IR out. To the right of that is a power indicator. The minute you add power to the module, it immediately starts an internal power on self-test, where it's checking all the electronics to make sure everything's working okay. Once it passes that test, it'll light that LED, letting you know the module's ready to use. On the other end, you'll find several more connections. Starting on the left is a DC input port, and that's where the power supply connects. So you'll use one of the power supplies that's included with the kit. You'll plug it into a standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs in right there. To the right of that are two more full-sized HDMI ports, HDMI in and HDMI out. The HDMI in port connects to whatever media device you'd like to share the content from with your remote location. This module provides local loopback functionality, which allows you to enjoy that same content here at the primary site while you're simultaneously broadcasting it to the remote site. And to use that feature, you'll connect a second HDMI cable from this port to a local monitor to enjoy the content. The remote receiver has similar connections and indicators. Starting on the end here on the left, you'll find another reset button that can be used to reset this module, another LAN port where the other end of that cable from the transmitter plugs in, another 3.5mm port labeled IR in, and again, you'll plug in the infrared blaster that's also labeled IR in, another power indicator that will illuminate once the power on self-test is completed. On the other end, you'll find another DC input port, and that's used with the second power supply at the remote location. In the middle is an HDMI output port. That connects to a local monitor that you'd like to enjoy the content on. Again, a standard HDMI cable there. Finally, to the right is another 3.5mm port labeled left and right. This product provides audio extraction capabilities where it'll strip the audio from the media content being sent to the site and allow you to pass that along to a soundbar or home stereo through that port. Now, this is an analog connection, 3.5mm to your home stereo or your soundbar, and you'll have much better audio at that secondary site. And that's pretty much it for the two modules. I hope that closer look was helpful. Now here are a few really important things to keep in mind when you're comparing the Orei UHD-IPV165-K HDMI extension kit to other products you may be considering. The first thing has to do with the resolution. This product fully supports 4K ultra high definition resolution content at up to 60 frames a second. A lot of other HDMI extension kits on the market may only support 1080p content, or if they support 4K content, it may only be 30 frames a second. So knowing you've got a kit that can support the highest resolution possible means you're going to have a crystal clear picture at your remote location. Another key difference is the fact that this kit includes local loopback functionality at the primary site, which allows you to enjoy the content here while you're sharing it with the secondary site. Other kits may not include that feature, which means you can only watch it at the primary site or the remote site, but not both at the same time. Another nice feature is the audio extraction capabilities the remote receiver provides, where you can basically separate the audio component from the media stream and pass it along to a soundbar or a home stereo system for better quality audio. The inclusion of the infrared blasters is another important difference. They provide complete remote control of the content from that secondary site. If you didn't have those, you would have no control whatsoever over the content, so you would basically have to start the movie and then run upstairs to that remote bedroom to watch the movie start to finish. By having the remote control, it allows you to start and stop the content as you need. And the final thing is the certification. This product is both HDMI 2.0 as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it adheres to all of the modern HDMI standards, and the copy protection level built in allows you to play a wider range of different media styles. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So hopefully you found this review helpful. I've enjoyed talking about it. I like this product an awful lot, and I think you're going to like it as well. So thanks for watching, and until next time, stay nerdy.